Hello guys, how you doing today? Actually, my situation has been making me to be at the mechanics workshop, but I do not want that to be a limitation. So I'm making this video now. So for those who have reached out to me asking about some visas, I'm going to be explaining because a lot of information on social media and you don't know what and what to do. So I've made a video before as regard visiting visa, as regard charity visa, and I'm going to be sharing that with us on this channel now. So if you're coming across my video for the first time, my name is Lolaliko, and here on this platform we talk about relocating abroad. We talk about personal development, talk about side hustle, money making ideas, and the likes of it. And please show me some love by liking my video, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. Please. I am begging you guys, just subscribe to my channel so that I get motivated and inspired to do more video that you're going to fall in love with. So before I move forward, I want you to understand that relocating abroad, it has to do with planning. Are you getting me? Just plan yourself. Plan, get all the documents that you need, get them ready. So by doing so, then you know that, okay, you're going to move from that stage to the next stage. So this video is going to be explaining to you everything you need to know, the things you have not been hearing about charity visa. You're going to hear it. You're going to know that you can switch from your charity visa to some other visas, which will enable you to even stay in the UK for a longer time. And I'm going to be dropping some links to some charity organizations that are hiring at the moment. So please, guys, do not go anywhere. Stay tuned. I will be right back. Hello, guys. Good evening. How you doing today? How was your day? And how was yesterday's class? Yeah, thank you so much, guys. A lot of people have been reaching out to me and they've been saying some sweet words. Thank you. I'm motivated to do more. So, if you have not gotten your documents, please, it is time to start now. So start now. Go and get everything that you are in need of. Are you getting me? So today's class is going to be about different ways you can relocate abroad. I hope I'm audible enough. You can hear me. Can you hear me? So different ways you can relocate abroad. And I want you to understand that it is not only study route that you can take. It doesn't have to be education. It can be anything, which I'm going to mention the ones that I've researched on and that I'm going to be talking about. See, this class is going to, it might take us till next week because I really want to take my time and I want to be sure that you are getting the right thing. I want to be sure. And then good news. We have somebody in the house on our community page, and the person reached out to me this morning saying she's in Canada and she's so ready to help with informations to make relocation easy for whoever wants to relocate to Canada. So if you have been thinking of Canada, because a lot of you shall want to go to Canada. So if you have been thinking of Canada, please, our class is going to be tomorrow. I'm going to talk to her today. I've not spoken to her. I will talk to her before this class today. And we are going to arrange on how she can fit in for tomorrow's class. Are you getting me now? So, and we are going to be starting to this class earlier. It's going to be 8 because we have a lot to cover. So I'm going to mention this video is part of this class. This video is part of this class. So I'm going to be telling us different routes that you can travel abroad. Now that you have gotten all your documentations, you have all your documents. And then if you are a professional, just know that all the documents I've written are not enough for you. You need to get your other document that is in relation with your profession. Maybe you're a nurse and you have been doing different professional courses, you need to prove it. You need to send all these documents, and you know that there are these bodies you need to register with, you need to do exams with. Just know that you need to get all of this thing done. Are you getting me now? So now that you have gotten your documents ready, okay, before I go on, there is an issue I want to talk about. I want to talk about our document authentication, but I'm not going to. I don't think I will talk about it in this class. I still want to get some information because people need in that information. Mr. Taiwo, I'm going to talk about document authentication. Just calm down. I'm working really hard on that. So you have to, if you want to go to some European countries, you need to get your documents authenticated, and you have to do that in Abuja. So you have to go to Federal Secretariat to get that done. So I remember when I wanted to go to Ukraine in 2009. So I went to Abuja to get some of my documents, my O-level certificate, transcript from secondary school, my national diploma, and some other documents. I went to get those documents authenticated. Are you getting me? My transcript, my some of my photocopies. And now the reason for that is because they want to be sure that you are not lying to them. There's no way they can verify your documents in their own country. So that is the reason for you having to get your documents done before leaving your country. So, and that is going to lead us to some other things. So I'm going to be talking about it in another video, and it might not be today. In fact, it's not going to be today. So let's just go ahead and talk about different ways you can relocate abroad. There are so many ways you can relocate abroad. So many ways. You can go to any country through study. Now, this is very easy, and I think it is the most easiest way to relocate to any country of choice. Now, let's say you want to go to USA, and you know USA is not easy to get US visa anyhow. It's not just easy. So you can go to, even for students, they reject the US, that those people, they are they are not serious at all. So it's not easy to do that, but it's one of the easiest way to get to the US, and it's one of the easiest way to settle down in the US. I'm going to be talking about that later on. So you can go through education. I've written some of them down, and I'm going to be checking them and tell you. You can go through study routes. You can go through work visa. You can go through visiting visa. You can go through family reunification. So you can go through family reunification. That is if you have your okay. Let me just go ahead. Investors visa. You can go through visa lottery. You can go through express entry if it's Canada. You can go through application to become a permanent resident of a chosen country. Now I'm going to that. I think I've mentioned eight. Let me come again. You can go through study, work visa, visiting, family reunification, investors visa, visa lottery, express entry, and permanent residency. And you must have made the application from your home country. So those are the eight ways I know. Now, these eight are now splitted into different categories. Now, on the one, like you can go through study, like we all know, we are all complaining that study is not easy, it's kind of expensive, but there are scholarships. If it's Canada you're going to, you can get scholarship to study in Canada, especially if you want to do your PhD. My dear, excuse me, my dears, just know that Canada is your country, because there are enough scholarship to go round, yes, in Canada. And if it's UK, there are scholarships as well, but you have to check your scholarship before you take scholarship when you're going to the UK. But there are scholarships, and you can go and then become and be able to settle down, and then from there you get some paperwork done with. If you can stay in the country for like 5 years, you'll be able to process your um settlement document, like be able to get your permanent residency and other documentation done. Now, another one is work visa, and then work visa is applicable to every country around the world. Are you getting me? So if you want to go to UK, you can get a job from here in Nigeria and be able to go to UK. So if you want to go to any country, you want to go to Canada, you can get to work right here in Nigeria and be able to relocate to Canada with your family. Anywhere around the world, you can go to Ireland, go to Netherlands, go to Australia, go to Malaysia, go to China, go to anywhere around the world and be able to use and be able through work visa. Then we have visiting. Visiting is when you have been invited over, or you decide to visit any country of choice. So because the visa they're going to give you is going to be for a short period of time. In fact, some people have 10 years UK visiting visa. That doesn't mean that they can stay in UK for more than 12 months. No. But it's just show that they've been committed, they've been truthful to their what they call it now, their commitment, like they've been truthful coming and going, and they decide to give them enough time. So during this period, you can do anything in the UK. You can get temporary job, even in any country. Now, but you can change your work visa, your visiting visa to work visa. Are you getting me? Please, I need to wind up because of external. Sorry. So, so you can change, and you can change your visiting visa to work visa. That is if you are able to get a job. What's going on here? If you are able to get a job, you will be able to change your visiting visa to work visa. Yes, and even the company that you are going to be working with might apply for you, and it's going to make your journey easy. So uh people that are saying that if you go to the UK you can't do anything with visiting visa. Yes, you cannot, but you can have that visa changed from visiting to work visa. Then we have what we call family reunification. So it means that you have family abroad, whether in Canada, in US, UK, and you want to go and reunite with your family. So if you have a family in the UK and anywhere around the world, I don't want to say UK, but I'm just used to saying UK. So if you have family abroad and they can say, yes, this is my family member, this is my brother, this is my sister, this is my child, and you've been apart for years and you want them to come, definitely you can make application for that, and when you are able to meet all requirements, you'll be able to relocate and reunite with your family. So that's most of the time is not a common visa, but when you have family, like let's say now you want to travel now, you're leaving your child behind, so you can apply for that. Or you say you are leaving any of your, you'll be able to apply for such visa. Now there is what we call investor visa. Investor visa. So that means that you have enough money and you want to go and invest in another country. I'm telling you, who no like money, they will be so happy to have you. Are you getting now? That means I want to start my branch of company in your country, and who is going to say no to that? But you must be able to prove that at the embassy. So another one is visa lottery. Visa lottery, it's the visa that makes you a citizen overnight. Just become a citizen of that country overnight. So I just pray that one of these days Nigeria will just do visa lottery for people outside the country. So that people that want to come and become Nigerian citizens, they just come. Oh my, so what was I saying? What was I saying? So okay, I was saying that visa lottery. So visa lottery is is another visa that can help you relocate to any country of choice, but it's not all the countries around the world that are into this lottery of a thing. So watch out, US. They are doing visa lottery. Which other country? I think I've heard about Canada, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure of Canada. So mostly US, and then we have express entry. Express entry is majorly most common visa to relocate to Canada. Canada. So if you want to go to Canada and you are within the age, the required age, and you have all other requirements, or you meet their requirements, it is easier. They grant it with ease. Just be sure that you are within 18 to like 30. Yeah. And then you have when it comes to education, you have you're well educated. It's not every time, but you must be able to meet. I think there are scores and then points for all of these stuffs. Then we have application to become permanent resident of a country. So this one you have to apply from your home country. So you'll be able to prove to them that you have enough money, you want to relocate and be one of their residents in their country. So it depends on the choice of. So those are the different ways that I know now that you can relocate to any country of choice. But we have different for UK we have different visas, and I'm going to be talking about UK tonight. Who is not happy? So I'm going to be. I know a lot of you want to go to the UK. You want to go to the UK. Hey, I heard though. See, you cannot break my phone. You people, you cannot break my phone. So I'm going to be talking about UK tonight, and I want you to be prepared. Make sure that you have your jota ready, and I'm going to be talking to you about different ways you can relocate to the UK. There are different visas, yes, and they are cheap. And all you have to do is get some little things right, and you'll be able to relocate. You'll be able to do that. And now let me now give you latest information. For those of you that want to go to the UK, by next year, April, the country will no longer be accepting dependents, because I think the dependents have overflooded UK as it is. So especially Nigerians. So you might not be able to travel with your family members if you're going to the UK. So UK might not be your choice, because if by now you are still in this country, it's not as if you're already processing something at the moment. So you might not want to pick UK. Ireland is there. Netherlands is there. Australia is there. Canada is there. US is there. US will take time, but you can give it a try. Do you understand me? There are different countries that you can go to. Shengbomi. Norway is there. There are different. Germany is there. There are different countries you can go to. And please, but I will still talk about UK anyways, because there are other visas. So if you can make yourself available and do the needful before April, you will still be able to relocate with your dependent. So I just want you to have that in mind, that it might be difficult for anybody to enter UK with their family members. as from next year April. So it's going to take effect from next year April. So whatever you are doing now, just keep at it. Get results before April so that you'll be able to move with your family members. So that is that about that. So we are going to see this night, and we are going to be talking about UK really. So guys, thank you for watching my video. Thank you. Please do not forget, like my video, comment, subscribe, and share my video so that others can see and YouTube can project my videos for more views. And then do not forget, I'm going to be dropping the links of some charity organizations that are hiring at the moment in the description box. So please don't forget, click on those links, follow their requirements, and apply. Do you understand? So if you want to get anything done this year, 2022, right? This year, 2023, right now, yeah, 2023, do not waste time at all. So the time and the best time to do it is right now. So get your documents together, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.